Hello students, welcome back to another English class. Dear students, what do you observe here in this picture? Yes, you are absolutely correct. We observe feathers here. Who possess feathers? Yes, you are right. Birds possess feathers. Dear students, in this video lesson, we are going to discuss Unit 5, Section 2, Feathered Friend by Arthur Charles Clarke. Now, let's know about the author. Sir Arthur Charles Clarke was an English science fiction writer, futurist, inventor, undersea explorer, and television series host. He co-wrote the screenplay for the 1968 film 2001, A Space Odyssey, one of the most influential films of all time. He was born on 16th December 1917 at Minehead, United Kingdom. He died on 19th March 2008 at Colombo, Sri Lanka. Now let's understand the theme of the story. Feathered Friend is short science fiction written by Arthur Charles Clarke. This story is about a yellow canary, Claribel, who saves the lives of the astronauts in the space. The yellow canary is very playful and cheerful bird which is taken into the space by astronauts suggests that they will be breaking the rules of the space. In the story, there was a gas leakage on the spaceship which was not detected by the expensive instruments installed on the spaceship. The hint of a bad air was detected when the canary passed out because of the bad air on the spaceship. The theme that has been depicted in the story is that simplest and the cheapest solutions are better than the expensive ones. As the title suggests, Feathered Friend is all about a canary bird. Its name is a Claribel. First, this bird was taken as an uninvited and unauthorized guest to a space station. But later, this bird proved to be a friend to all the crew members present there because it saved the life of all crew members from an impending disaster. Let's see what happened in the story. Here, the narrator was surprised to see a canary in a space station. He was quite certain that one of his crew members called Sven had brought this bird while coming from Earth in a spacecraft to the space station. But he did not say anything to Sven because he knew that carrying canary bird was not at all a problem. And of course, there had been no rule that nobody could bring a pet to a space station. Carrying a pet like canary, a small bird, not at all a problem. This is because it is lightweight, requirements are minimum, and the most important thing is that the bird had adjusted itself to the surroundings in zero gravity. The narrator saw this bird for the first time when he was sitting in his office working. He heard the peeping and whistling of the bird. He was surprised very much when he saw the bird. Then he found that it was a small yellow canary bird, motionless and simply floating in zero gravity. It was very pretty. What happened then? Sven did not confess at all for the next few days. He was the one to bring the canary to the space station. There was a scientific curiosity behind it. He just wanted to know that how the bird would behave in zero gravity. It has no weight. At the same time, it can use its wings. That was the reason why he carried the canary to the space station. But later it was revealed that Sven brought that bird to the space station. The crew members became very friendly with the canary. The only problem was to hide the bird when some of the VIPs came to visit the space station from the Earth. It was also not a problem because a space station has many ventilating shafts and storage spaces where they can hide the bird. The only problem was whenever canary got upset, it created noise. The crew members were smart enough to handle the situation. They were smart enough to give reasons for the peeping and whistling of the bird. It was time. They were experiencing sunlight for 24 hours. The narrator woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. He could not sleep well. He had headache. He got up from his place and went to the mess and asked for his friend Sven. Somebody answered. Sven was looking for Clarabelle or Canary. She was missing. Later, Sven arrived there carrying Clarabelle in his palm. Clarabelle was lying motionless. Everybody was sad to see Clarabelle motionless with two legs up and down in the air. Nobody was sure whether she got unconscious or she was dead. Somebody suggested to give her some oxygen. Clarabelle surprisingly recovered from unconscious stage. Then she started peeping and whistling. Everybody was happy. Everything was calm, but the narrator was not active at all. He was unwell as he could not sleep properly. He wanted oxygen mask. Suddenly he remembered and he got to know that there must be a trouble in the air and that was the reason why Clarabelle got unconscious. He ran quickly to the technical staff and their engineer Jim to check the situation. Jim was very confident about the alarm, but his assistant reminded him that the circuit for the second alarm was not connected. Then Jim rushed quickly to check the situation. After 10 minutes, he arrived and told that the previous night they had a large eclipse caused by the shadow of the earth. As a result, the air purifier had frozen. It may be a deadly accident for all. Canary proved to be a life savior for all of them. Here, the narrator remembered that the miners used to carry the canary down to the mines to get the warnings for gas. Here, he too applied the same thing and canary proved helpful to the entire crew members. Jim said that 500,000 valued chemicals and technical equipment failed. The warning alarm failed, but the tiny little bird helped to save lives of the people. So, the narrator finally says that from next time, whenever you visit a space station, if you hear the song of a bird peeping and humming, you should understand that you are getting double safety with no cost at all. Nobody could have assumed or imagined that a bird could help in a space station. But finally, yes, it happened. Okay, students, I hope you have understood the story. Thank you all.